pupils. It's time to study, learn, and practice using our module in English. Are you ready? Let's begin. First, let us make sure that we have with us our module in English. Let us also prepare our pencil and our notebook, which we will use to write our answers on. Let us check once more if we have the needed materials for our modular learning session today. Module in English, check. Pencil, check. Notebook, check. Okay, now I can see that you're all ready. This time, let's start. Our lesson for today is about recognizing the alphabets and words with medial E. Do you still remember your ABC? How about reading 3-letter words? I know that you are a smart kid and that you will find our lesson interesting and worth learning. For the section What I Need to Know, at the end of this module, you are expected to, number 1, recognize the letters of the English and Filipino alphabets, and number 2, recognize words with medial E. We are going to name and give the sounds of Filipino and English letters in the alphabet, as well as read words with medial E sounds, just like the words yes and hey. For the concepts and definitions, we can read in the What I Know section that English alphabet has 26 letters, while the Filipino alphabet has 28 letters. We can see in the table the Filipino alphabet from A to Z. If you are going to count it off, it is composed of 28 letters. In English, there are only 26 letters because it doesn't have the letters Nye and Ng. While in Filipino, there are 28 letters because of Nye and Ng. Another concept under What I Know is there are letters in the Filipino alphabet that are not present in the English alphabet. These letters are Ng and Nye. There are no Ng and Nye in English. We can only see those letters in Filipino alphabet. Another concept under What I Know is letters make up a word. Each letter in a word is represented by a letter sound. For example, in the word bed, it is composed of the letters B, E, and D. In the word jet, it is composed of the letters J, E, and T. And in the word pen, it is composed of the letters P, E, and N. Each letter is composed of a sound. And lastly, under What I Know, some words have the medial E sound. Here are some examples: web, net, bed, and ten. Another examples are bed, pet, red, pen, hen, ten, leg, and web. Now that we know the alphabets, on your notebook, copy this table and write the missing letters. As we learned, a word is made up of letters, and in reading words, we have to sound out all the letters together. There are words that could be read or decoded by blending the sounds of the letters. Under What's In, the word bed is made up of 3 letters. These are letters B, E, D. Each of the letters is represented by a sound. Letter B, the beginning letter, has the B sound. Letter D, the final or end letter, has the D sound, while letter E, being the medial letter, has the short E sound. It's activity time. There are plenty of activities prepared just for you so you can put into practice everything that you learned in this module. Ready your pencil and your notebook because we will begin answering. For what's new, write the beginning or initial letter of each word on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. We are going to write the beginning letter sound of each picture. Number your notebook 1, 2, 3. Number 1, 10, pen, keg. Number 2, jet, web, nest. Number 3, bell, net, tent. Write your answer on your notebook. For what is it? Write the letters before, between, and after the given letters of the English alphabet. Do the activity on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. We are going to write the next letters, the middle letters, and the letters that come before, depending on what are given in each number. Number 1, C, D, blank, blank. What are the two letters that come after letter D? Write it on your notebook. Number 2, blank, blank, O, P. What are the two letters that come before O? Write it on your notebook. Number 3, W, blank, blank, Z. What are the two letters that come in between W and Z? Write it on your notebook. Number 4, blank, blank, J, K. What are the two letters that come before J? Write it on your notebook. Number 5, L, M, blank, blank. What are the two letters that come after M? Write it on your notebook. Number 6, blank, blank, T, U. What are the two letters that come before T? Write it on your notebook. And number 7, A, B, blank, blank. What are the two letters that come after B? Write it on your notebook. For what's more, guided activity 1, write the final or ending letter of each word. Write your answer on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. We are going to write the final letter sound of each picture. Number your notebook 1, 2, 6. Number 1, hen. Number 2, keg. Number 3, 10. Number 4, leg. Number 5, jet. And number 6, men. For guided assessment 1, write the next 3 letters of the given Filipino alphabet. Do the activity on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. We are going to write the next 3 letters that come after the given letter in each number. Number 1, A. Number 2, E. Number 3, J. Number 4, N. And number 5, Q. For guided activity 2, Copy this in your notebook and write the missing letters of the Filipino alphabet. We are going to complete the letters from A to Z of the Filipino alphabet. You are going to write your answer on your notebook. For guided assessment 2, read the given rhyme and observe how the sounds of words end. Orally, read and answer the questions that follow. For guided assessment 2, you are not going to write your answer. Rather, you are going to recite it. Listen attentively as we read the rhyme in order for you to answer the questions that follow correctly. Here is the rhyme. Pen's Hen by Lizel D. De Jesus. Pen has a pet hen. The hen is in the den. Pen went to the den to feed his hen. He saw 10 eggs in the nest. He called his brother Len to see the 10 eggs. Here are the questions. Number 1, who has a pet? Number 2, what is his pet? Number 3, how many eggs does the hen have? Number 4, where is the hen? For independent activity 1, do the following activities on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. Number 1, write the big and small letters of the English alphabet. And number 2, write the big and small letters of the Filipino alphabet. For independent assessment 1, in which alphabets are the following letters found? Write your answers on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. Note, there are numbers that may have 2 answers. We are going to write whether the given letters in each number are found in English or in Filipino. Write your answer in your notebook. Number 1, K. Number 2, NG. Number 3, Z. Number 4, X. And number 5, Nye. For independent activity 2, read the sentences and answer the questions that follow. Write your answers on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. Number 1, Ted has a big red bell in his belt. Who has a big bell? Choices are Ted, Red, Med. Write your answer in your notebook. Number 2, Ben saw a keg in the den. Question is, what did Ben see? Choices are den, keg, ten. Write your answer in your notebook. Number 3, Jen fed the 10 hens at 10 a.m. Question is, what time did Jen feed the 10 hens? Choices are 11 a.m., 12 a.m., 10 a.m. Write your answer in your notebook. Number 4, Mother and Red went to the market. Question is, where did Mother and Red go? Choices are church, market, school. Write your answer in your notebook. And number 5, 10 men help clean the jet. Question is, who helped clean the jet? Choices are Ben, 10, men. Write your answer in your notebook. For independent assessment 2, draw inside the boxes objects that begin with the following letters. Do this activity on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. We are going to think of words or objects that start with the given letters inside the boxes, and then we are going to draw it. For what I can do, draw inside the boxes objects that begin with the following letters. Do this activity on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. We are going to think of words or objects that start with the given letters inside the boxes, and then we are going to draw it. For the assessment, write the letters of the English alphabet in order. Do this activity on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. We are going to write the letters from A to Z. Make sure that you write neatly and legibly. And lastly, for the additional activities, write a word with medial E that begins with each letter. Do this on a sheet of paper or in your notebook. Think of words with medial E sound and write them down considering the given beginning letters in each number. Thank you, kids. Remember, when we talk about alphabets, we are also dealing with sounds. Knowing and learning to recognize the alphabets in Filipino and English will help you produce the right sounds. This is Teacher Carmela M. Santos, leaving you with a message: patuloy na magbasa, patuloy na matuto, patuloy na magsanay. #ProjectAppear. See you around!